You see it too often in the far-left media. MSNBC host Ayman Mohyeldin tweeting on the first day of the truce and hostage release, quote, "You're about to see in real time over the next 4 days how the media can choose who it humanizes and who it villainizes, who is a child and who's a minor, who is a mother and who is an accomplice, who is a hostage and who is a prisoner. In short, who is innocent and who is not." See, he doesn't want to distinguish between them because the reality is hard for apologists of Hamas to accept. Remember, this is from a guy who the day of the attack said on the air that the October 7th murders were the, quote, "deadly consequences of failed policies on the American administration's part and the Israelis." It's really not hard to distinguish between a 4-year-old kidnapped from the arms of her murdered parents and a 16-year-old at the very least accused of, if not convicted of, a serious crime. Here in the United States, teenagers charged with violent offenses are often prosecuted as adults. I don't know what Gigi Hadid is talking about. But children stolen from their parents, they're called crime victims. Here are some of the so-called women and children released by Israel. 17-year-old Mohammed Abu Katish, who stabbed and paralyzed a 20-year-old Jewish man. Nurhan Awad, who was 17 when she was arrested in 2017 for attempting to stab an Israeli soldier with a pair of scissors. 16-year-old Nufad Hamad, who stabbed an Israeli woman nearly to death in front of her 5 children. Or 38-year-old Isra Jabis, a Palestinian woman who attempted to set off a car bomb that wounded an Israeli police officer. She was disfigured in the explosion, and her homecoming this weekend was covered extensively. With the New York Times headline from this weekend reading, quote, "A disfigured woman whose case has become well known is among the Palestinian released." Not convicted suicide bomber, and completely ignoring that she became disfigured when she tried to blow herself up with gas canisters at a West Bank checkpoint. There was widespread celebration of the release of now 23-year-old Mara Bakir, who was 16 when she was sentenced for attempting to stab an Israeli border police officer. The list goes on and on and on.